Hi guys, Death Harley here. I'm sorry. Um, I'm just coming to you to let you guys know I'm working on a little project. You see right now that's part of my project. It's actually um, I don't know how to do it. Is how to describe it. It's like a sword slash scythe slash axe type deal. Um, yeah, right now I'm getting it made out of cardboard and everything else. Eventually, just to get the basic of it, to get the basic design and everything, and then eventually I want to even make it out of like possibly some metal, have the blades be actual metal, and then make it out of wood. So it's like a sword slash axe slash scythe. Sorry guys, uh I dip, so if you hear me like spitting or something, no, I can't edit these out. I can't edit my videos because I don't know how to do that. But yeah, so this is a scythe, the scythe part of my sword. If I sound different, it's because I'm dipping right now. But yeah, I also smoke, so that's this part. You can see there's actually 3 pieces of cardboard. I had to cut these out individually. All I have holding them together are like little pins. So besides that, they're actually it's actually 3 pieces of cardboard cut out into one. Eventually, I want to get it all sanded out. This part right here, I kind of just colored it in with a marker just to get the circle part. I cut a hole in it, just the basic hole. Eventually, when I get like some super glue and stuff, I'll get it all glued together. And then actually sand it down, sand that part of it down. So it doesn't actually, so it actually does a little bit more, helps. It was supposed to happen. It actually is supposed to have more detail on it, but I'll get more into that. Right now, like I said, this is just the basic. I'm actually going to either turn this into a actual weapon that comes apart where you pull out it's a multi-weapon where you just pull out a sword and you can pull out a sword, and then you hit a button and the head of it just flings out and it's a scythe, and then you can slice it down, or you hit another button and an axe head pops out and then you can chop. So you can be more of a blunt person, more of a stabbing person, or more of a slashing person. But it's a really cool weapon. My personal character, I'm actually making this for more of a costume. I do make I'm working on a Halloween costume because I do go to like a Halloween party and I like to make my own kind of costumes. I don't like to show up and there be like 50 people that's a vampire, or um, 6 or 7 people as werewolves, and then there's zombies and skeletons, and I don't like nothing the same. I like to be original. I like to create my own thing and then show up and people just be amazed about it. I'm still working on getting a gaming system to actually so we can sit down so I can start recording some games and doing more games. Um, but it's actually pretty cool. That's what it really looks like. Still working on the cards. So if you guys want to know more about the cards, let me know. I'll end up, me. You guys want to know more? Let me know. I'll end up doing more. So more about my cards and stuff. But yeah, I'm right now working on this. I'm working on more of the cards and things. I got a few more cards I made, but still not enough. But I'm getting there. I think my overall goal is to get about 400 cards made first before I really actually well, my first goal is to get up to 100 and then get those from their little paper form into a more of a actual card form with the cardstock form and everything like that. So once the first 100 gets made, then I'll be continuing, and I won't release the first 100 until I get up to like 400 original cards. And then once I get to 400, I'll just constantly do a mass production of each card of all 400 cards there are. So if I'm gonna have 400 cards, I'm probably gonna do about like 50 of each card. So you're looking at 20 million, or no, 20,000. Give me a second. Yeah, 20,000 cards total for there to be total. I know I need more than that, but right now, that's just the basic. That's to get everyone started, everyone there. And I will box and package my own cards. I don't send them off. I don't do nothing. I put them in a box. That's it. I box it. I seal it up. You guys give me your address and everything. You guys get you guys get cards. I might do like a draw. I'll put your guys' name. You guys leave me your name. I'll put your name down, and then on a piece of paper, put it in a hat or in a box or whatever. Draw from the box, and then if I draw your name, you guys will be it'll be like once every it'll be twice a month or something. Twice a month or something like that. I'll draw a name. So make sure you're watching my videos, because if I draw that name, you want to watch that video. Because if it's you, then you want to hurry up, leave me a comment. Hey, you drew my name. And then, I'll have a way for us to get in contact. I'll either have you guys email me or something. I don't know about that right now. But I'll have you guys get a hold of me in some way so that I can get your information to send you the cards, and then there you go. But that would be like a little package deal. Now let's talk about that little package deal. What all will come with it? It'll come with 25 cards and it'll come with 25 cards randomized. Means once I get it all complete and all mashed and all produced, I'll take a card shuffler, and I'll take all the cards and I'll shuffle them all up, and the first 25 cards that I end up dishing out, there I go. All my mythic cards will be set off the side. Yes, I will eventually end up adding mythic cards, but for, I'm going to say, the first 50 people that I draw will end up getting 2 mythic monsters in their deck, in their, that little box deal. They'll get 2. And it's going to be completely random too, because like I said, I'm gonna write your name down on a piece of paper, throw it in a little bucket or whatever. I'm gonna shake it all up, reach my hand down in. The first one I pull out, I write their name down, and I put a check mark right next to them. But what will happen is you'll get 25 cards and 2 mythic rare cards. Mythic is the highest rare that you can get. But you'll also get, now it'll be like a little box. It'll be a couple little boxes inside of a box. Because each box, there's a box for cards, full of cards. That'll be 25 cards plus the 2 mythic rares. Then there'll be your chips and it'll be your chips, your monster crystal chips, and your master chips. So there'll be master chips and monster crystal chips and your ability chips. Some abilities require you to use chips. Others don't. Actually, they just require you to use just your crystal chips or your master crystal chips or something like that. I don't know. It's MC. I don't know why I did MC. I don't know. I can't remember. All I know is that you'll have these chips that are called crystal chips, and then there will be chips that are called master chips. Your master chips is what you use to bet on a duel. Sorry. But you'll have a box full of master chips and a box full of your monster crystal chips. Not ability chips. There's no ability chips. Your monster crystal chips or whatever, your master crystal chips, that's what they are. Master crystal chips. They're used to use abilities, equipments, summon out monsters. They're the whole game chips. Your master chips are used for you to end up betting on a duel to gain more chips. So once you end up there'll be a little card. There'll be 3 types of cards in another box. Those 3 cards, one will say 8, will have your name, and there'll be a little envelope return that envelope with your name to me, your legit name. Because if I have your legit name, then therefore, when you end up sending your legit name, I can put you in the book so that if you ever enter in a tournament, I can have you marked down as a VIP. Because the second card is your VIP. Now, this is only for the first 50 people that I draw. Thing is, if I draw you again, means if I draw your name and then I draw your name again within a couple weeks, you won't get that VIP card. You'll get the same, you'll get stuff again, but not, it'll be a little bit less than what you got before. You'll only get one rarity and one mythic because you already entered in for the big one. If you understand what I mean. Pretty much, if you're one of the first 50, you can only enter in once to get the mythic and the VIP and all that. The third card is you come up with a duelist name. You send that back to me. I'll send back your and I will send back the cards, but I'll write your name, your duelist name, down on a piece of paper. So I call you by, so when I have tournaments and start holding the tournaments, you will be referred as your duelist name, but we will know your real name. We will call you by your real name, say, hey, your tournament's coming up. And then when you come to it, we'll announce you by your duelist name. Or your master name, or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But you'll have your real name, you'll have your duelist name, you'll have, I call it duelist, whatever you want to call it. Because no matter what, if two people are playing a card game, they're dueling each other because you got monsters attacking monsters. It's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! In a little bit, because I kind of based it off of Yu-Gi-Oh! But I didn't add anything and like it. But anyways, my whole thing is, you guys do this, you guys do what you guys are supposed to do on your end, and you get back to me, you guys will be put in a book. I will show you guys the book. I will have a little black piece of paper covering up your guys' real names and your duelist names, but I will show you like the outer cover and everything and show you that I got the book and you guys are down in the book. But if you do stay tuned to the YouTube thing, there will be a bunch of giveaways. There will be things like that. Eventually, right now, I don't have that many cards, and plus, I'm not in a mass production right now. So I don't really have a lot. I'm not really doing a lot. I'm still working on the basics, but I do want to let you guys know that this is where it's going, this is what's happening, this is what's going on. Like I said, pardon me from the spitting, everything. Like I said, I did. I know it's a bad habit. Don't do what I do. If you're younger than 18, and you smoke and you do all the stupid shit out there, stop doing it. You ruin your guys' lives. Just stop it. I get it. It's a habit. It's a bad habit. I'm in a bad habit. I smoke and I chew. But that's what's going on so far. So once I start getting that, I'll let you guys know. Hey, I got my cards set up. Everything's here. Let's start having them people. You know, let's start having you guys send it. I'll let you guys know when that happens. Until then, you guys are just going to have to bear with me. But I'll keep you guys informed. Right now, I'm nowhere even close. Because it takes time coming up with names and drawing. I have to draw the characters by hand. I have to come up with the design. I have to keep the design of each card, if it's a monster type, if it's a equipment type, if it's a ability type. But yeah, guys, you know, yeah, I'm in my, they're dress shoes, but I wore them out so much, that I turned them into like house slippers. They're kind of, I call them, that's pretty much what I refer them as, because they're just slip-on shoes. They're pretty much old dress shoes, but I wore them out. Like, you see, there's no tread on them. So, yeah, my bottom of my shoes are completely gone. So, pretty much I just wear my shoes. I wear these when I'm at home. So if you guys ever want to, if you guys have questions or just want to say, or just leave me a comment, or, you know, subscribe, ring the bell icon, like the videos if you like them. You know, chat with me here, guys. I'm not a bad person. I just like to get some feedback, maybe some info, see what you guys want to see what you guys want to do. Once I start getting my actual tools and stuff, because I'm going to be getting tools for woodworking and stuff like that, I'll actually buy an actual legit camera, get an actual computer, have it hooked up so that it can upload videos to my computer, and then I can fiddle around with the videos, take out all the bad crap, all the long boring crap, and then fit it down into a good video for you guys to watch for YouTube. Or if you like these long videos, then just let me know and I'll do long videos. I try to make long videos. I try not to, I don't like those short little videos. Hey, it's only 30 minutes long, and boom, you gotta watch another video. I hate those videos. I figured people, if they want to watch a video, they want to watch something good. And but yeah, I like to make, I've been doing a bunch of research on blacksmithing and woodworking. I've already have skills in it. I just like to keep knowledge. You know, knowledge is key to everything, guys. It truly is. Ask yourself this: if you don't believe knowledge is key, where would we be today if we didn't know how to make doors, if we didn't know how to make wood? Right? No, because truly, the 2x4s, the plywood, and all that to make that we use to make houses, we would have to cut down a tree, strip it of all its bark, cut it in boards, and then end up doing that. But how will we do that if we didn't know how to make an axe or a saw? How would we learn how did we learn how to do that? It's a little bit weird. You see, without the knowledge of us knowing how to do it, we did it. we wouldn't know how to do it. Now we have machines doing it, but still, it takes a human to make that machine, to make all this happen. You know what I mean? So, if we didn't have machines, think about it. It would take probably about an hour for a human to go and take a 2x4 and notch it down to get this little board right here angled like that, flattened and notched, and then straight on the back, and then have to sand the whole thing so it's not roughed if we had to do it by hand. It would take hours. You know, it could take about, maybe I would say now it would take a matter of 2 or 3 months for you to build a house from ground level up. And that's having the walls up, the roof on, having doors put in, having your walls insulated, the whole thing. It would take about 2 to 3 months. I built a house. I don't know how long it took me, because it was kind of what we did is we were adding on an extension to our old house, to my existing house. Not the house I'm in right now, because I live with my grandparents. This was when I was living with my parents, my dad actually. What happened is we actually went somewhere to actually go do some family time. We went to go see a movie, and the house blew down. Something happened, and one of the joists ended up buckling, and it didn't buckle. One of our giant ceiling jacks ended up buckling, or something happened to it, and it fell into a board, broke that board when it fell, and then it just wasn't ongoing after that. And next thing we know, the whole house is just down on the floor in a bunch of pieces. You might not be able to see it, but out there's a tree. Me and my grandparents were home here recently, actually just this past Monday, and that we had a tree right here on the corner. I think it was dead, but it was standing up, and I had to go somewhere Monday, and when I left, it was standing up. We came back home, it was still standing up. When my grandparents went over to my aunt's house, which is just right across the street. She's my great aunt. But my great aunt lives across the street, so they went over there. They looked, and the tree actually fell down. Now, here's a little thing. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody's around, does it make a sound? Well, I want to answer this. If 3 people are sitting in the living room that's right next to a tree in a house, you should still be able to hear a thud. No. I'm going to tell you no. If a tree falls and hits the ground, no. No sound is made. Because that tree fell and none of us heard it, a giant thud. We didn't feel nothing, the house didn't shake, nothing happened. Luckily it fell that away. It fell that away. So it was like It was like this, and it went. It pretty much went like this and went like that. No, I'm not advertising. I'm just using this as a reference. So don't do these. It's bad for you. Trust me. I'm trying to quit. But, you know, guys, you know, like I said, end up trying to, you guys help me out. I help you guys out. You guys get what you guys want. You guys can come to the tournaments and stuff like that when I hold them. But trust me, guys, it's nothing wrong. It's just, I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. You guys want to see some more, let me know. This is Death Harley signing out. I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell icon if you want to see more videos. Hell, when I start getting my when I get my game system and I start playing games, it'll be a little bit better. Trust me, I'll be having more funnier videos and stuff like that. Alright. See y'all. Bye.